welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Curticia Marie, and today we are talking tons and tons of empties. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. All right, so we're gonna be talking to empties today. In case you are new to my channel and unaware, I upload every Friday, 8:15 a.m. Central Standard Time, beauty and lifestyle type of videos. Today, we're going real chill. I've got on like some lounge wear. I've got my baby Yoda blanket, my hair pulled up. We are just chilling. The weather outside is gloomy. It's been raining here in Iowa. And so I just wanted to come and sit down with you guys and just chat a little. So getting right into it, the first thing that I always use are baby wipes. I always have them on hand for like cleaning up swatches or under eye fallout from eyeshadows, things like that. These ones are from Walmart. These ones are from Dollar Tree, I believe. I just continue to buy them cheap, inexpensive, and they work. Next thing that I have is a brush cleaner. I got this in a BoxyCharm probably in 2019, to be completely honest with you. I think, what is time? 2020 is all a blur. And I finally have used it up. I won't be repurchasing this. I use Dawn to wash my brushes, and I feel that that does just as good a job as this, and Dawn is so much cheaper. So I actually don't ever really see myself buying like a brush cleaner. I will just use Dawn. This didn't wow me enough to go out and buy another one. If Boxy sends me one and it does wow me, maybe I'll buy it. But right now, Dawn works perfectly fine. Next thing that I have is this Tree Hut Tahitian Vanilla Bean Shea Sugar Scrub. This is amazing. I have another one. I will continue to buy from Tree Hut. It smells so great. As you can tell, I have scraped it, girl. Scraped it. They're not very expensive. I think they're ranging from like $6 to $8, just depending on where you buy it. Walmart's probably going to be the cheapest place, of course. Got this at TJ Maxx. This one, I believe, was about $9. It's a double-sized portion than what it typically comes in when you find it at Walmart or Ulta or Walgreens, things like that. This smell is amazing, and it lingers. So you can get out of the shower and you'll still smell it for a couple of hours later. It's not anything that's like perfumey where it'll last, through the night or through the day, but it will last for a couple of hours. Skin feels amazing after, absolutely amazing. So yeah, this one, awesome. Next thing that I have is going to be this VO5 Passion Fruit Smoothie Moisturizing Conditioner. I do not use this in my hair. I actually use this for shaving. I go to the Dollar Tree and get these because they're $1. It's really inexpensive, works really well on my legs. If you go in with the sugar scrub first and then shave your legs, they will feel baby soft. Let me tell you, they will feel amazing because the sugar scrub's going to get off all that dead skin, things like that you would probably pick up in your razor. And then you would go in with the conditioner. This one just so happened to be moisturizing. So it was moisturizing on the skin, felt wonderfully soft. I will continue to buy, conditioners like this as shaving cream. I won't buy, and I haven't bought shaving cream in a really, really long time. Speaking of shaving, I have gone through I believe this was a 3-pack of 5 blades. These are from Walmart. I will continue to buy these. I've tried, to go down to the 3 razors and the 4 razors, but really the 5 razors are the ones that I like the most. So I'm going to continue to buy these ones. With them being just a store brand, they're actually really good. I didn't nick myself. I didn't feel like they tugged any on my skin or on any of the hairs. This one is the Stylish is what it's called, and it actually has a surround with shea butter, vitamin E, cocoa butter, grapeseed, and jojoba oil. So then it gives some moisture as you are swiping and shaving. So I do really like that. I will continue to buy these. I'm pretty sure I have another pack of these underneath the sink. Yes, I do. So yeah, I already have purchased those. After I get out of the shower, I had been using the Equate Beauty Intense Therapy Lotion. This is the comparison to the Eucerin Intensive Repair Lotion, suitable for very dry skin, nourishing and hydrating. I found this to be really thick and kind of oily. And at first I liked it, but then it just was too heavy for me. I don't too much care for like that heavy, takes a while for it to soak in kind of feel. Like I want it to get in there and like do what it needs to do. You know, I don't want my skin to feel dry immediately, but I don't want to feel like it leaves like a sticky residue on things, and you know, if I get up then I'm going to stick to it, those kind of things. And I felt like that with this, so this is not one that I'll be repurchasing. It took me a while to kind of figure out whether or not I liked it or not. The Eucerin one, I haven't bought that one in a while, but this one was a cheaper alternative, you know, because we're trying to save money out here. Yeah, I didn't like it. I really did not like it, so I will not be repurchasing this. I didn't realize I had so much personal care in here. Goodness gracious. Next thing is the Paradonics toothpaste. This helps prevent bleeding gums. I have really sensitive gums, and sometimes they bleed. Attractive, I know. But this does really help with that. It's just, you know, a regular toothpaste. It doesn't do any whitening. It doesn't do anything, you know, with any of that. But it does help with bleeding gums if I brush too hard, because I am heavy-handed and that tends to happen. So if you notice that you know, have bleeding gums, or, you know, as you're aging, your gums are changing, things like that, I would recommend this. If it's more of a tooth thing, I would recommend Sensodyne, but if it is gum, this one is it. I have repurchased this. I typically pair this with Listerine. I thought I had a bottle of Listerine in here. I typically pair this with Listerine, just the classic like Cool Mint one that's in blue, and my mouth feels fresh, my gums aren't bleeding, you know, things like that. So yeah, I would recommend this. Switching it up just a little bit, I've got some hair care in here. I've got this Do Grow Mega Thick Formula Hair Oil. I didn't realize that it did anything for me. Like, I have naturally thick-ish hair, and so I don't know if maybe this just wasn't the formula that I should have been trying. I remember trying like the jar Do Grow when I was coming up, and really liked that. So I thought, well, maybe I'll like the oil too. I didn't like it, didn't notice that it did anything, won't be repurchasing that. Next up, I have this matcha green tea and wild apple blossom nutrient-rich butter mask from Not Your Mother's The Natural line. The Natural line is formulated without sulfates, parabens, and silicones. So if you are a naturalista, I think is the technical term, I would recommend the Naturals line for Not Your Mother's. I really do like this. I have type 4, ranging from A to Z, really, type hair, and my type 4 B, C, and Z strands really like this. It can be a little bit too heavy for my type A strands, but I have so few of them. Like, it's mostly just like in the back, you know, what we would call like the kitchen. It's mostly back there for my type 4A hair, so they just deal with it. Overall, my hair always feels so much more moisturized and hydrated after I get done with this. It's like it's putting the nutrients like back in that I may have lost through the washing process. Because I have low porosity hair, I do use a clarifying shampoo, which can sometimes, you know, strip things out of your hair. So I would recommend this. I have repurchased this, and it smells amazing. So get it. Not very expensive. I believe I get this at Ulta, and it's probably like $8-9, and they often have buy one get one half at Ulta on the Not Your Mother, so keep an eye out for that. The Cetaphil Extra Gentle Daily Scrub. This used to be one that I loved. Like, I had a backup of it. I just kept it on stock. This has been replaced. Believe it or not, it has been replaced. If you are looking for like a gentle scrub, something that you can almost use daily, I have really sensitive skin, and there are days where I would use this, multiple days that I would use this in a row. Maybe not, the whole month in a row, things like that. But I would use this multiple days in a row, and it didn't dry my skin out. I didn't notice like any patches, but my skin felt, really soft. Things like that. I would recommend this. This is a drugstore option, so it's affordable. Again, it has been replaced. If you're looking for something to start off with, I recommend this. But I have replaced it with the Murad AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser. I do like that one a little bit better. So yeah, this one's not one that I'll be repurchasing right now because I do like that other one better. But again, if you are looking for a good place to start, I would recommend this. Going back to personal care, I have the Nair Sensitive Formula Glide Away with coconut oil. This is kind of like a deodorant bar kind of thing. You glide it onto your legs, leave it on for like no more than 10 minutes. I first absolutely enjoyed this, and then realized that I couldn't move. Like, I couldn't sit on the couch because I had it on my legs. I couldn't put my arms down because I'd put it on my armpits, things like that. And that became really a nuisance. And so I just will not be repurchasing this. This is not for me. As much as I hate to shave, I will do that over this. And there you go. For deodorant and more of the traditional packaging, I have the Degree Dry Protection Sheer Powder. This is my go-to deodorant. I don't know. You let me know down in the comment section. Do you have an array of deodorants that you go to? You have a perfume collection and then you have a deodorant collection. This is the only one for me. I love how it smells. It's got that fresh scent. It keeps me dry. I don't, perspire with it, things like that. There are a lot of people that are getting onto the natural train, and I've thought about that, but I am scared of that transition period where your body has to get used to not having the aluminum in there, and there can be some odors and things that come through on that transition period. So I don't really know if I will be jumping on that train, to be completely honest with you. I say all of that just to say this is my go-to. So yeah, there is that. Another deep conditioner. This is the Natural Mother's Curl Talk Deep Conditioning Curl Mask. This is specifically for people with curly hair. I would say that this is really good for probably type 2B up to type 4A hair. It's not quite heavy enough for B, C, and Z hair. And it's probably going to be too heavy for, and really not marketed towards type 1 hair, which is going to be straight hair. So I have not repurchased this. I don't really plan on repurchasing it. It's not that anything's bad with it. It's just not heavy enough, I feel like, for my particular hair type. A couple of random things in here. Candles. If you saw my 10 things that I don't buy video, I talked about candles. I will link that down below. I love the Glade one, and this is just one that I got from the Dollar Tree. This one was vanilla. I think it's $5 or so. Absolutely love these candles. They just look expensive. They've got little decor bubbles up here. They're really, really nice. Couple more skincare items before we get into makeup type of things. I've got the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% and Zinc 1%. I went through this and ended up actually buying another one because with skincare, it can take 6 months before you notice anything. So I can't really tell you whether or not, I saw a difference or anything with this. I felt like I went through this probably in about 2 months or so. So this one's still pending review. I did use up most of this Teamy Detox Mask. Did notice a difference with this. There is some still in here, not very much, but it dried out on me, the little bit that was left in there. I am planning on repurchasing this. I'm hoping to catch it on a sale. I believe that the Ulta 21 day sale is going on, hopefully when this is uploaded, like during that time frame. And I believe that this is going to be on sale one of those days, so I'm planning on picking it up. Now getting into more makeup type of items. First thing is going to be this Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I didn't like this for just personal preference reasons. This was too heavy for me. Like, I like more of a lighter weight type of cleansing balm or cleansing oil, and this was just really, really heavy. Now, if you have dry skin or dry combo skin, or like something that's a little bit more thick on your face, you know, that really makes you feel like you are getting everything off, like the makeup you're putting on tomorrow is already coming off with this, you would like this. I, again, just personal preference, did not like it, will not be repurchasing it. My favorite one is the Pharmacy Green Clean, I believe it's called. That one is more of the consistency that I like in a cleansing balm. Also went through a Morphe Mattifying Continuous Setting Mist. This has a little bit of a scent when you first spray it, but it does fade away after, you know, just a couple of seconds. The nozzles on these are the continuous spray, like the aerosol cans. I didn't find anything wowing about this. I wouldn't recommend this. Morphe as a whole isn't really a brand that grabs my attention too often. But I did want to give this a try. Bought this on sale. Pretty sure I bought this on sale. And just, I didn't feel that it did anything miraculous. Didn't mattify, had that smell. I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend this e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Setting Mist. Now the thing with this is the nozzle can get clogged, at least on this one that I had. The nozzle can get clogged, so you may want to spray it onto like a fluffy brush before you like spray it on your face to set your face. So yeah, I would recommend this one. Just be cautious of that setting mister on here. I am planning on picking up another one. I've got a couple of other setting sprays that I'm trying to get through before I do pick this up. It does have like a shaker ball in it. It's like 10 bucks, I believe, for this. And it's supposed to be a dupe for the Urban Decay All Nighter. I didn't like that one. I didn't find that it did anything for my skin. This one I actually did. So I do recommend it. Inexpensive, available at a lot of places, especially if e.l.f. is sold there. I think you'll like it. Becca Evermatte Pour This Priming Perfector. This actually, I think, expired. It started like tingling on me, and I have almost like a whole tube in here. Like, there is a lot in here. I did have it for probably about a year, and it does say that it expires, but I was really sad because it wasn't a cheap primer. So I don't really have any thoughts on it other than it did expire, and I can't remember how it wore. Another primer that I do love is this Too Faced Peach Primed in Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I felt that this held my oils at bay really well. I did cut off the top because I was like, I'm getting everything out of here. Like, I liked it that much. I have ordered another one. I heard that they're discontinuing this line. I don't really know because on the website, you know, toofaced.com, it still is on there, but it is moved out of Sephora. So I don't really know what's going on with that. If you know, leave me a comment down below. Keep me in the loop. This I would recommend if you can get your hands on it. Totally worth it, especially if you have oily skin. And one more kind of skincare item. Hopefully this is it. Nope, I've got a hair item in here. Is this Lanage Sleeping Mask. I love this. I haven't repurchased it because I am using the Aquaphor right now for my lips. They're very, very similar. Like, I find that, you know, they do the same thing. This is scented, or, yeah, this is scented, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And so you would put this on at the end of the night, and it just kind of like gently exfoliates and nourishes your skin so that in the morning you wake up feeling, your lips feel really, really soft. With this, I will say that if you use it too many nights in a row, it can actually become like over drying because of the exfoliation, and your lips can become sensitive, like to, you know, to things. So be cautious of using this too many nights in a row. At least that's what happened to me. And then another hair care item in here is the Shea Moisture Hydrate and Repair Protein Power Treatment. This thing works, man. I took my hair out of braids that I had had in for about 2 months or so. And so my hair was like really dry, things like that. And I put this in and it just, my strands felt stronger. They felt hydrated. I really do like this. I am planning on getting like the actual jar instead of, just the packets. But I wanted to try it out because my hair is low porosity and protein sensitive. Did want to get this to just, again, try out and see how my hair would react to it. Couple of samples that I got. This Lancome Edol sample. Do not throw away samples. Like, let me tell you, samples will save your life because I was not interested. Like, I just was like, it's out of my price range. I'm not going to be able to even afford it if I like it. Like, I don't know how I feel about the smell. And I got the sample and I wore it and I like fell in love with this, the basic one. They've got an intense one and then they've got a basic one. And I fell in love with the basic one. And then all to put it on sale, 21 Days of Beauty, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get it. Like, it's not even something that I would have even tried if I had not gotten a sample. So do not throw your samples away. Keep them. They are totally worth it. Another thing that I got in a sample was this Glam Glow Super Mattified 6 Acid Clarifying Primer. I am not a person that likes for there to be like skincare in my primer because when I'm going in to prime my face, I've already got my moisturizer on, my sunblock on, like I've already got all that on. So it's like, then it's just on top of those items. I don't understand the concept. Let me know how you feel about that down in the comment section. So I got this in a sample and I'm very glad, again, that I got this in a sample because I did not like this at all. I didn't feel that it mattified anything. And then I felt like my skin started getting sensitive because it was just like too much acid on my face because this comes with 6 acids in it, is what it says. Let me see if it says what's in here. No, it doesn't. Oh, no, it does. Lactic, puric, tartaric, mandelic, glycolic, and salicylic. So all of those acids are in here. For why? I just need you to keep my makeup on. Like, I did all my skincare. So no, I don't recommend this. It had a smell to it. It didn't smell that great. My skin was sensitive after I used this for a couple of days. So this one I would say avoid, avoid, avoid. I went through an Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. This one is in the shade 5W2. I found that my preferences have been changing, so I actually did go up in this color. I went to 5 Neutral 2, which I believe is amber, if I'm not mistaken. This one was just a little bit too light for my liking, a little bit too warm for my liking. I am beginning to like more neutral, because I think neutrals are getting better. Like before, they were just gray and like they were off. And now they're getting better. Like they're becoming like more like peachy or pink and not so like casket ready. So I have loved this. I have bought this again. This is like a holy grail for me. This will not be going anywhere anytime soon. If you have oily skin or you're looking for something that's like flawless, because you can pair this with like a hydrating primer if you've got drier skin, but you need this. Like the shade range, I think they have like 56 shades. It's a good amount, per color section, fair, light, medium, tan, dark, deep. They did a really good job. You need this. It's expensive. It's like $44, but you need it. Another item that you need, the number 7 Stay Perfect Long Lasting Volume Mascara. This is a tubing mascara. You can get this at the drugstore. It has small bristles on it, but it adds so much volume to your lashes. It adds so much length to your lashes. I find this at Walgreens and Target. You need this in your life. Like, you need it. One item you do not need is this Morphe brush. Now, this isn't officially an empty, but this has become so raggedy that it is like scratching my eye anytime I use it. So this is the Morphe M433. Avoid this at all costs. Avoid this. I have brushes that I've gotten at Five Below for like $2 to $4 that are amazing. I paid probably $9, maybe $8 to $10 for this. I don't really remember. And it's not worth it. Like, it just really is not worth it. So no, stay all the way away from that. All the way. Another sample that I got was this Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Honestly, I didn't notice anything miraculous about this. Like, I know that a lot of people love it, and I just didn't notice anything great. Like, yeah, my foundation, stayed on, but that was about it. Like, is that not what all primers are supposed to do, is like smooth your skin and help your foundation to stay on, things like that? So I have been interested in getting a mini size because maybe this just wasn't enough to really form an opinion. But I'm not quite sure if we will be doing that. A couple of eye pencils, or brow pencils, I should say. Anastasia Brow Wiz. I love this. This is, if you're getting a high-end pencil, Anastasia's where it's at. Like, her and Benefit are like the OGs. Out of those two, I really like the Anastasia one. I did also get this one from Hourglass. It was pretty good. I just cannot bring myself to really spend, full price on these pencils because this one's $22, and this one I think is $24. I will get the Anastasia one when it's on sale. It is on sale, again, out to 21 days. So it'll be like $11.50, which is closer to the drugstore price. This one, Hourglass, I don't think they're ever on sale. Plus, as of right now, Hourglass has made it very clear that they're not going to be moving into a direction of exclusivity. And as a person of color, like, I can't support that, Like, I got this in a BoxyCharm, so it's not like I bought it with my own money by any means. But right now, I wouldn't go out and buy anything from them because of that reason. I'm interested in their things, don't get me wrong, but I also have standards. So Hourglass is not one that I really, can support right now, or really recommend to you to go and get it. If you are looking for a brow pencil, Anastasia. I also have been using the Maybelline Micro Ultra Slim Brow, and I am loving that. So that's even, more affordable. So check those ones out. And then my last items are a couple of concealers. The Infallible Full Wear Concealer and the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Both of these are gone. Gone. This one was actually in my project pan, so you may see this again soon because I'm going to hold on to this. This one is not in my project pan, but I have gone through both of these. This is more of a medium coverage. This one's surely full coverage. I've noticed that I've got drier under eyes, probably an age thing. I'm about to be 37 here in November. I mean, it's a few months away, but even still. So my preferences have changed. I don't want something so full and drying and matte underneath my eyes anymore. This is more medium, and so I will be repurchasing this one. I won't be repurchasing this one, but I would recommend that if you like a full coverage, like sharp, like tart shape tape, this one is where it's at. Yeah, you need to get this one. So that is everything for my empties. Let me know your thoughts down below, anything that you'll be picking up, all of that good kind of stuff. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.